2, 3, and 4. Grand plie 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Forward port de bras 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Demi plie and stretch, demi plie and stretch and rise and lower and dégage, place in second. And grand plie 2, 3, and 4. Over to the side. 6, flat back, 7 and 8. Demi and stretch, demi and stretch, rise and lower and dégage. You made it, Edison. And there. And grand plie 2, 3, and 4. Forward port de bras again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And demi and stretch, and demi and stretch, and rise and lower. Dégage, close fifth, and grand plie. Recover. Port de bras back. 6, 7, and 8. And demi and stretch, demi and stretch. Then you're going to rise to Susu, and your arms are going to be an open V like this, right? With your head lifted. Rising in Susu, open V, hold it there. Okay? So, just one grand plie, a port de bras. In first position, you're going forward port de bras. In second position, you're going side and then flat back. In fourth position, you're going forward again, and in fifth position, you're going backwards. So a grand plie, a port de bras, 2 demi plie, a rise, and your arm goes to a high V, come down, and then you repeat it in the next section, in the next, what am I trying to say? Position. Okay. Are we ready? We're in first position. Lift through the waist, press the shoulders back. Head turned, eyes lift to the center. 6, 7, and 8. Slow grand plie. 1, 2, recover, keep the turn out, and forward port de bras. And recover, up, and demi, and stretch. Demi, and stretch. Rise up, lower down, dégage, place in second position. Use all the music, grand plie. Slowly coming up, and up and over to the side. And flat back, and recover. And demi, and stretch. And demi, and stretch. Rise up, and lower, and dégage into fourth position. Grand plie, keep that back knee out, keep it rotated, and forward port de bras. Recover up, demi and stretch, and demi and stretch. Keep that turn out, ladies. Rise, pressing those heels forward, and close fifth. Grand plie. Recover, Maggie. Good girl. And back. And demi stretch. 2 knees out, Natalie. And rise, Susu it. And high V, eyes lifted up. Hold it there. Squeeze those legs together. Katie, watch your posture, sweetie. Watch the posture. Lift up and forward with the body. And then lower down with control. Fifth position, no wiggling. Really tight. Fifth. Good girls. And relax. Well done. Other side. First position, straight away. Really squeeze the inside thighs and then the rotator muscles. Where are the rotator muscles? Where are your lateral rotator muscles? Where are they? It's your tuchus, right? That's your tuchus muscles, right? Just like underneath your glutes, right? On the outside. You know, it's the V muscle, right? The V bottom. Yeah, that's where your rotators are. You want to squeeze those rotators. Yeah, show me first position. So you're going to squeeze your inside thighs together. And then you're going to squeeze your rotator muscles, or your V bottom, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing, okay? Ellie, you're going to squeeze the knees as well, so the knees touch. Yes, good girl, that's better. And then lift up through the waist and drop your pelvis down. You're not going to tuck your pelvis under. You're going to drop it down so that it's long, right? Yes, Zoe, good posture. Nice. Yes, Katie. Okay, we're ready. Here we go. 6, 7. Now press the turnout as you go down and then sustain it coming up. Forward port de bras all the way down. And coming up. And demi-plie and stretch. And demi-plie and stretch. And rise, lower, and into second position. Grand plie. And we go port de bras over to the side. And flat back around. And demi and stretch. And demi and stretch. And rise, lower, and dégage into fourth. Grand plie. And forward. Forward. And recover up. And demi stretch. Demi and stretch. Rise, lower, and dégage, close into fifth. Really pull behind those knees, Maggie. Grand plie. And lift up and back. And demi and stretch. Demi and stretch. And rise. Susu it. Really draw that back foot across. And your arm should be an open V, shoulders pressing down. Squeeze those legs tight, Katie, really pull them. And then lower into fifth position. A close up of Zoe's cat. And hold it there and relax. Okay, can I have a look at the port de bras back real quick? Whenever you do a port de bras back, you have to turn your head right to the side. Usually, I mean, I'm gonna say usually, but what I mean is probably always. Your head is turned towards the raised arm, okay? And it's always turned because otherwise you get a really strained neck, right? You turn your head so that it releases your head muscles. Your neck muscles. Can I have a look, please? So we're here. And remember, you're gonna take that little lift before you go backwards. That lift in your waist. Now, Ellie, turn your head all the way to the side, hun. So you're gonna look at your arm here. Like lift your head up there. Yes, yes, that's a go. You don't want to go back. You go back very far. You've got a nice flexible back, so you don't want to go all the way back and then have this strained muscle, strained neck. So make sure that you're turning your head. Can I have a look? Can I see a few other people? It's hard for me to see everyone at the same time. Yes, Addison, good girl. That's it. Keep going, ladies. That's it, Zoe. Thank you. Okay, good. All right, let's do, no, that was the other side. Okay, moving on. Actually, don't even mind. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Out to the side. When you're at the side, you're completely flat turned out. Oh, there we go. Flat turned out. So as flat turned out as you can without twisting the hips. Good, Anna. And then close. Out and press. And close. Then we've got high passe up. We're taking a balance. We're joining to Susu at the end, and we lower down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5th and 5th. Second plie. And back and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Second plie. And side and flex and point and close. Side and flex and point and close. And up. High passe, balancing, close into Susu, and then hopefully we'll repeat it again. Okay? Questions? All right, let's do it. Eyes lifted straight away. Good fifth positions. Fifth position, Addison. Let's go. Hold the arm, Maggie. 6, 7, 8. Tendu and flex. Tendu, close. Tendu. Second plie. And back and flex. Close and 1 and 2. Second plie. Side, flex, point, close. Good, Addison. Side, flex, point, close, and passe up, Susu, and lower down again. Tendu, flex, point, and close, and 1 and 2. Second plie, back and flex, point, and close, and 1 and 2. Second plie, out, push, and close, out, push, and close, and up. Hold it there, hold it in passe. Push it up. When you're ready, Susu it. Ellie, very good balance. Squeeze into Susu, and then lower down with control, lift up, out of the waist, up and forward. Don't let the weight go back. That's it, Katie. And then lower down. Good. And relax. Yeah, ladies, on so many, most of our like evaluations that I wrote for you, most of you had what was really good was turnout, and then something that you need to work on was turnout, which is a little confusing. Turnout's something that you continue to work on forever. Right? You never, a Misty Copeland is sitting in her apartment right now doing her turnout exercises, right? You never over turnout. You have to work on it. But some of you have really, really, really improved your turnout, and then everyone has done a little bit of work on their turnout. So that's really good to see. So an exercise like this, I'm still trying to get you to use the correct muscles, right? So go devant for me. Go dégagé devant, and then go flexed foot for me. Flexed foot. Now, Zoe, beautiful leg, beautiful leg. You see how it's completely turned out. Katie, you're the same. Completely heel up, toe down, turned out. The whole leg is rotated. That's what I'm wanting to see, right? And then close. So beautiful there, right? You just did really well. Now I need 2 tendus. That just because you're not flexing your foot doesn't mean you turn them in. They still have to be just as turned out. So I want 2 tendus just as turned out as what you were there. Yes. Now go to second. Do dégagé out to second and then flexed foot. The toe can point backwards. Yes, Zoe. Yes, Anna. Look how far that toe is pointing all the way to the back, the door behind you. Yeah, go. Plie down. Yes, Katie. Maggie, be careful you don't twist your hips to get it. Get it inside your hip socket, you know? Keep your hips directly to the front and then rotate that leg inside that hip socket. Yes, Addison. You see, ladies, the turnout has improved so much this year, so much, but it's something that we just always have to keep on working on, right? Do it to derriere for me. Go derriere. I feel that's where we're still trying to get. Yeah, the derriere is hard. You've got to really feel that rotation in the hip socket without twisting the front hips, right? Without losing your placement. Yes, Addison, good girl, nice. Yes, Zoe, very good, very good. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Audrey, well done. Yeah. And then passe. Everyone do passe for me. Up, passe. Up, up, up. Now, feel two points of rotation. The knee goes back, but the heel has to come forward. So you're using the turnout from the hip, the knee, and the ankle in a passe. Yeah, there's 3 points. Yes, Ellie, good girl. Come on, Maggie, let's see it. That's a go. Yeah, knee back though, Maggie. Even more, sweetie. You've got more rotation in your hip than you're using there. Good, 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 good. Right? And then Susu, we lift to Susu. Yeah, lift to Susu. Don't let the weight go backwards. And then lower down into 5th position. Good, well done. Okay, let's do the other side, please. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8. Devon and flex, point and close. Tendu, tendu. Second, plie. Back, flex. Yes, Audrey. Close and close. Second, plie. And out, flex, point, close, and out. Flex, point, close, and passe up. Up, up, up. Susu, and lower down. Again, tendu, flex, point, and close. Tendu, tendu. Second, plie, and back, and flex, point, and close. Tendu, tendu. Second, plie, and out. Press, and that's better, Maggie. Good girl. Press, and passe up. Up, up, up. Lift out of the waist. Lift out of the waist. Join in Susu when you're ready. And then lower down. Come on, hold that balance, Maggie. Lift up and forward with the body. Hold your core. And then lower down with control. Audrey, I'd like you to try the balance again too, sweetheart. Up we go, balance. That's it. Now try and hold it. And then slowly join. Good girl, there you go. And lower down. All right, guys, relax, shake it out. And 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3. So just off the ground. Make sure that the last thing that pushes you off the ground are those toes. 1, 2, 3. So you really using your feet. Side 2, 3. Derriere 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Back 2, 3. Side 2, 3. Front 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. First plie. First plie. First plie. First plie. Out to second plie. Then you're going to come straight up to attitude devant. Don't go through passe. You're going to plie. It's going to come forth and then come up to attitude devant. We hold it there. We extend it, close, down. Hopefully we can do it for a second time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Front, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. First plie. First plie. First plie. First plie. You got out, you've got plie, swish, releve up into attitude devant, extend the leg to devant and you open the arm, close in susu, and then lower down. Can everyone show me, please? Ready, Natalie? Quick. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Side plie. 1, plie. You're closing in first position. Side plie. Then we're out. We plie down. You releve straight up to attitude devant. There is no passe. There's no passe, Natalie. Just releve straight up to attitude devant and then extend and then lower down. Okay? Hopefully we'll be able to do it twice through with the music. Does anyone have any questions for me? Nope? Okay, we're going. Here we go. Come on, Natalie, quickly, please. We start in fifth position, eyes lifted. 6, 7, 8, closing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good, Zoe, keep the body still. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Side plie. Side plie. Push that plie. Yes, good, Audrey, and press up, extend, susu, close again, and 1, 2, 3, side 2, 3, back 2, 3, on cloche 2, 3, back, side, front 2, 3, and on cloche. First plie, first plie, first plie. Out, press up, pull the supporting knee, extend, susu, and plie down. Good. Your cat desperately wants to join ballet class today, sorry. So badly wants to join. All right, when we do first plie, it seems like a really easy thing, right? First plie. Can everyone show me a plie in first position? Plie in first position. Now I want you to think about your rotated muscles, your rotating muscles. So your V bottom, right? To help push your knees over your toes. Show me. Yes, and then from there, you're gonna lift on that supporting leg as the other one shoots back out. You're gonna use your inside thigh to go to second. Yeah, and every time you plie, you're really gonna rotate in those hip sockets so it's completely flat, turns out in first position in the plie. Press, Addison, yes. All the way from the top of the hips, hun, from inside that hip socket. Yes, Katie, press down. Yeah, you've gotta drop the pelvis down too, not tuck it under, but drop it down. Right, so that you can get the maximum rotation out of your hips. And then plie in fifth position and show me the releve in attitude. Plie fifth and then releve in attitude. Watch your posture, Katie. You're throwing it backwards. Yeah, I don't know if Miss Dina talked to you about that a little bit, but that was one of my things for you was you're just throwing your weight backwards sometimes. You need to really hold on to the core. Yep, now Audrey, get that turnout going, please, in attitude Devon. Yep, yeah, you know it. There you go. And now pull your supporting leg, sweetie. Pull, pull, pull. That's it. Yeah, both of those. Really hard to do. Attitude Devon can look beautiful, but it's very hard to do. That's it, Ellie, good. Yes, and then come down. All right, let's do the other side, ladies. On your marks, get set. And we're off. Fifth position. Oh. 6, 7, 8, do 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. On clutch, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Do 1, 2, 3. On clutch, 2, 3. And first plie. First plie. First plie. First plie. And out, plie, up. Attitude Devon. Extend out and close. And 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. On clutch. Maggie, use those feet. Come on, girl. Use those feet. Stretch into those toes. Toes, toes, toes. Even more. Feet, toes, toes. Come on, Maggie. Toes, toes, toes. And out and up. Attitude Devon. Hold it there. Get back up there, Miss Maggie. Hold it there. And extend long. Join in Susu. Nice, Audrey. And lower down with control. Okay. Maggie, you got bare feet? I think you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Can I have a look, please, in second? No. You can leave your tights on if you want, hon, if it makes it easier on the carpet. Oh, on the rug, rather. But I want to see your lovely feet. I'm going to get up and close so I can see. And go to second plie, that's that little section, and I want to see your feet push on the ground. 1, 2, yeah, push more on the ground. It's too high first, sweetie, too high. It should be coming just off the ground. Yeah, and then use your instep. Your toes go underneath you as they come off the ground. Yes, yes, that's a go. And now do Devon for me, sweetie. Devon, the same thing, just, yeah, push those toes off the ground. That's a go. Use that instep. You've got pretty feet. You just don't use them. You just don't use them. All right, we're going to move on. Can we do our balance exercise, please, that we've been working on? Last week, while I'm trying to scroll through the music, where is it? There it is. Last week we talked about something in the balance exercise. Does anyone remember what it was? Oh, Addison's waving at me. Yep, go for it, hun.
Isn't it about like how we land in fourth position, how we get up onto it? Like,
yeah, yes, that's one thing we've been talking about. Getting into fourth position. Can you explain to me how?
You go through like a very tiny attitude.
Yes, exactly. You're going through a little mini attitude. So it's really just to keep your turnout. But something we talked specifically about last week, it was something new we talked about. Ellie?
To drop our pelvis instead of tucking it when we're in plie.
Yes, drop your pelvis. Yes, that was one. Can everyone show me that, please? Miss Maggie, come on. Can everyone show me in plie? You're going to drop your pelvis down, not tuck it under. If you tuck it under, you're going to restrict your turnout, which is kind of weird. You would think you would be able to get like a lot of turnout if you're tucking it under. It makes it harder. So you just have to have that back lengthened down. Yep, in your plie, that's a good one. What about in passe? Yeah, if we go up into passe, because there's so many passes in this exercise, right? And we're balancing in passe. What's something that you have to remember with your hips, specifically in passe? I think Zoe knows. I know, I think Addison knows too, actually. Go, Zoe.
Keep them level.
Yeah, keep them level. Yeah, we talked last week about keeping the hips, the two hips level, right? Show me. Going to passe. And you're gonna what needs to happen usually is lifting on the supporting hip and then dropping on that working hip so that the hips are the same level, the same height, right? Yes, Maggie, very nice, good. And then it should be theoretically easier to balance in that position than if your hips are tilted. Okay, so they're the things you want to remember in this exercise. Does anyone need me to go over the exercise? Do you remember at the end, you go into passe, so you've taken your balance, blah, 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 right? Then you're going to turn to face away from the bar, do you remember? And then you do a port de bras forward, and then you recover, and then you port de bras back, and recover all in the passe position. Is everyone with me? Give me a thumbs up or down. Addison's with me. Zoe is. Good, good, good. Natalie, you with me? Up or down? Okay, Maggie's there. She's on it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Three, four. Passe, plie down, pirouette, plie down. Passe, and pirouette up, and hold. Balancing there. Find your balance. Now we go to second and up. And second, watch the sick, Audrey. Second and up. And second and pirouette. Balance, hold. Hold your body up, Natalie. Lift through the top of the head. And forth, and passe. And forth, and pirouette. And forth, and passe. And forth, and pirouette. And you're going to turn towards the front. And we go port de bras forward. And coming up, hold it there. Now we lift and go backwards. And recover, hold it there. And we susu. Okay. Why am I making you port de bras forward and backwards in passe? Anyone? Okay, Addison, go for it, hon.
So is it because like you don't want our hips to move when we go forward and back?
Yeah, if your hips move when you're going forward and backwards in a port de bras, you're a goner. You're a goner. Can you show me, please? Show me passe. Come on, Natalie. And so forward, everything has to keep completely still in the lower part of the body. From your waist down, you have to be completely still, in control. That's it, Ellie, nice. And then recover back up, hon. Good girl, well done. Come on, kiddos, let's do it. That's it, Audrey. And then back. You need to be careful with the hips. Good girl, well done. Well done, Audrey. Katie, watch the sickle, sweetie. Be careful of that sickle in that passe position. Addison, I want you higher on the demi. Yeah, on your demi point. Exactly right. Keep the supporting leg still. Keep the working leg still. If you're doing it correctly, it should be quite tricky. And then the other thing I want to talk about real quick is fourth position. Can I have a look at fourth position? So getting to fourth is fine. The fourth position though, you shouldn't be rolling on your back leg. Does everyone understand what I mean by that? So your knee has to be over the toe on the back leg in fourth. And what happens is because it's not completely turned out, you end up rolling forward. Like Maggie, the back leg was in parallel just about, right? Plie down in fourth position for me. And now push the back knee out. Open that back knee, yep, inside the hip socket so that your knee is over your toe, yeah? I would go a little bit wider than that for you, sweetie, too. That was a little bit too, I know I told you it was too wide last week, but that's a little bit too, yeah, that's better. Now try it. Now really open that back leg out. Yeah, open, drop pelvis down and open back leg out. Good, 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 good. That's it, that's it. All right, ladies, let's try it on the second side, please. Second side. And passe, plie, pirouette. Down and passe, plie, pirouette, up, hold. Watch the single, Audrey. Find your balance. And into second and up, and second and pirouette. Second and up, second and pirouette. Hold it there. Good, Maggie. Now what's your fourth? Fourth, passe. Yes, Maggie. Fourth, pirouette. Fourth, passe. Fourth, and pirouette. Hold it there. And turn. And we go forward. Control. Recover up. Hold it there. Hold it there. Keep it turned out. And we go back. Good. Now come back. Bring your arms to first position. Balance. And susu. And lower down. Fifth positions. Fifth, fifth, fifth. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Five and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 1, 2, and 1 and 2. And slow 2 counts and then quick and quick. And off 2, 3, 4 and rongette 6, 7, swish through to fondue and devant. Cut, fondue, and derrière. Cut, fondue, and second. Join susu, and lower down, and then you're repeating in reverse. Slow, and quick, and quick. And slow, and quick, and quick. Then we're off, 2, 3, 4, and 1 rongette, pass through. Fondue to derrière, and inside leg fondue to devant, and outside leg to second, and susu, and lower down. Show me. Five and 6, 7 and 8, and slow and quick and quick, and slow and quick and quick, and off 2, 3, 4, and rongette. Come on, Natalie, please, and close, swish through, sorry, swish through, and then just on the ground, just arté, yep, and then close into 5th position. Then you go into the fondue section. Fondue and devant on demi-point, and fondue and derrière on demi-point. Wait. You're doing the outside leg fondue devant. Close into sous-sus. Then do the inside leg fondue derrière. Close into sous-sus. Then do the outside leg fondue in 2nd. So you're switching legs each time. Then close behind and lower down into 5th position. And then you're repeating it in reverse. Slow and quick and quick. Slow and quick and quick. Then we go off. 2, 3, 4, rond jeté, 6, 7, swish through, and 8, fondue and arabesque. And inside leg fondue and devant. Outside leg fondue and second. We close into sous-sus and we lower down. Does anyone need me to go again? Or do we have questions? Are you sure? Okay, here we go. I don't believe you, but I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and we're going to go anyway. Here we go. We're in 5th position. 6, 7, 8. Slow and quick, quick. Slow and quick, quick. Off, 2, 3, 4. Rond jeté, up. Swish through, fondue, stretch devant. Fondue and stretch derrière. And fondue and stretch to the side. And we're in sous-sus and lower down. And 1. Quick and quick and slow. And quick and quick and off. 2, 3, 4 and 1. Up and there. Swish through, fondue, derrière, fondue devant, fondue, second, and sous-sus, and lower down. So these classes have been interesting for me when I'm teaching the exercise, because it shows me who's like really listening and who's just kind of letting it brush over them, right? You shouldn't need, like, I don't mind you coming up. See how Audrey's come up to the front now and she's in front of the camera and she's listening. That's totally okay, especially if you're on like a smaller device and it's hard to hear me. I hope it's not too hard to hear me, but you shouldn't be like playing around with the computer. I can tell when you're like fiddling around with it and not focusing. You can see it in your face. So you shouldn't be doing that. And then please know the exercise. I'm not sure how you're supposed to think about that. Like, what am I doing in the exercise? And then also like, how am I fixing my technique? That's too much to think about. You only want to be thinking about what my technique is, right? You want to know the exercise well enough so that you're just focusing more on your technique, okay? We're going to go back and we're going to practice simple rond de jambe. Just arté, and I want you to think about squeezing your abs in so that you're holding your hips and your body still. And then you should feel it rotate in your hip socket. Off we go. Even more, Addison. It's better, but more. You've got more in you. Yeah, you've got to really hold on to your abs. You've got to hold on to your core so that nothing else is moving. And then, you know how we talk about going past second when it's on there? You should do that as well when it's on the ground, right? Go past second so that you're feeling that turnout. Yes, Anna, very nice. Okay. Audrey, I want more feet. I want that foot arch. I want that arch and that beautiful foot of yours. Rangettes we've talked about. Then the fondue section was a real disaster for some people. We didn't know what we were doing at all. So if that was you, please fix yourself and get yourself sorted. Ask a question if you don't understand something. So the fondue should be doing switching legs every time, right? And then remember we talked a few weeks about going through an attitude position to get to the straight leg fondue, to get to the end of the fondue. Do you remember we talked about that? Can I have a look at that, please? I've had a couple people in the other class really take on that correction and it looks so much nicer. Yes, Ellie, when you're doing it. So, and it helps to hold and sustain your turnout. That's it, Zoe, nice. Keep going, please. No, that was a really uncoordinated one, Audrey. Try again. Did you feel it? You kind of stretched your working leg and then the supporting leg stretched and it just didn't coordinate. Try that one again. That's a go. And try and get out of like a releve. It's a fondue. Fondue should be like really juicy and pulling tight slowly, not like a sharp movement, you know? So you want to be pressed and then you're the same, Maggie, you need to go slowly through attitude and then slowly extend both legs at the same time. Do you get what I mean? So go to second for me. So go coupe, yep, and then go extend this one into like a sort of attitude in second. That's a go, that was better. Now do it in second for me. And second, good girl, stretch that foot. Yes, that's better, that's better. Yeah, go through a little attitude in each position. That's it, that's it. All right, let's do the other side, please. Fifth position. 6, 7, 8. Slow and quick. And quick. We're holding our body completely still. And quick. And quick. And off. Keep the turn out past second. And rangette up. And swish through. Devon. And inside leg derriere. Keep the turn out. Outside leg second. Nice, Maggie. Good girl. Susu. And we're at the back. And reversing. Slow. And quick. And quick. And slow. Keep the body still. And up. Support that arm in second. Yep. And off. Heel comes around. Heel comes around. And rangette up. And swish through. Fondue. And extend slowly. Inside leg Devon. Keep that turn out, ladies. Nice, Ellie. Down. Good, Katie. And stretch to the side. Join in Susu. And lower down with control. Eyes lifted up. Hold it there. And relax. Good girls. How's our legs feel? Warm enough? Do you remember that exercise, the stretch one we did last week? Do you remember? Yes, I see a few people excited, I think, about it. That's good. Where you developate a second and then you pull the bra over and then you grab your little foot and you lift it up. Do you remember? We're going to do that one. Did you have a question, Maggie?
Can I go to the piano? Because last week when I did it, I kept falling off the short rim. Yeah,
definitely. If you need to move, that's fine. So we're going to start, unless you have a chair and you want to do, we're going to do it 3 times through each leg, right? If you have a chair and it's too awkward to switch legs, then just do 3 times on the right and then we'll stop the music and then we'll do the other side. If you have a bar, and it's long enough for you to do both legs and you want to switch legs, that's fine as well, okay? So we're all going to start with the right leg regardless if we're staying or switching, okay? So we're all going to start with the right leg. We start in first position. You're going to do the most beautiful développé to second. 1, 2, you're up on 3. We place it down beautifully on 4. Place it down. Then we put a bra over. When you put a bra over, please make sure that your chest is open, right? So when I'm here, here's my leg in second, and I go put a bra over, I'm not like, ugh, like this. I'm going to be open, right? When my chest is open and I'm going direct port de bras to the side, okay? Then you take your leg and you pick that little leg up. Katie, switch arms, sweetie. So, yes, that's a go. And then pick it up. Yeah, it's as much about strength as it is about flexibility, right? It's about, you need both. You can't just have one and then the other. Good, Anna. So you're going to pick it up. You're holding it there for 8 counts, and then you're letting it go. Slowly comes down, and then you switch legs or stay with that leg. Natalie, did you have a question?
I can't like pick my leg up.
Why not? Try. Show me. If you need to hold on to your ankle, from memory, last week someone was holding onto the ankle. I think it was Audrey. Yeah, if you need to hold on to your ankle, yep, you got to have strength. Lift it up. Come on, lift it up. Heave it up. Come on, girl, you can do it. You got to use your leg muscle too, sweetie. You can't just use your arm. Yeah, it has to be both. It has to be stomach. It's got to take your leg muscle. It's going to be your arms as well. It's a little bit of everything. That's why we're doing it. Hey, Maggie, how's your allergies?
Okay, so I don't take the liquid anymore.
Why did you stop doing ballet?
These are better.
Oh,
Much better.
yeah, I'm in the middle of it.
He asked me.
I know, but aren't you supposed to be in a pose when you answer?
Okay, and then you're doing the other side. Are we ready to try with the music? Does anyone have a question? No? All right, here we go. I'm jealous, Maggie. My allergies are out of control. All right, here we go. We're on. First position. Hold it there. Take 4 counts to développé. 1, 2, 3, and place on 4. Port de bras up and over. All the way over, hold it there. Good position, Zoe. And then we lift it up. 2, 3, 4. Good, Ellie. 5. We're just getting there. 6. That's it, Natalie. 7 and 8. You've got 8 counts. Hold it there. Try and lift up out of the body. Anna, we want to try and stretch that supporting leg too, sweetie. Good girl. Then we're slowly letting go. 2, 3, 4, and we shake it out. And we go again. Here we go. Développé. 1, 2, lift it up, 3, and place. Up and over. And we pick it up. And we bring it down. 2, 3, 4. We shake it out. Okay, last time on this go. Développé. 2, 3, and place. And now we slowly pick it up. 1, 2, 3. Try again, Audrey. 4, 5, 6. Come on. hold it, Maggie, try again. And we're slowly letting go. 3, 4, and shake it out. Okay, not bad. One thing, when you, excuse me, do your développé. 1, 2, we're out on 3, and then we place it on 4. There is no cheating. 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? No, we're out, we hold it there, and then we place it on the bar. Show me. We lift it, we extend it, it's a développé, and then we place it. No, Miss Audrey, I want to get it out to a lovely position, and then place it. And then gently place it on the bar. All right, kiddos, shake it out. If you were alternating legs, you're going to start with the other leg. I don't know if you noticed, but the second time through, for some reason, the music skips 8 counts, so it's actually shorter, the second one. I don't know if anyone noticed. So you want to make sure that you're starting, if you started on the right leg before, you're going to start on the left leg now. Okay, so we get even legs. All right, here we go. First position, lift up out of the waist, chin up. Where's your first position, Miss Maggie? There you go, squeeze those legs. Four counts to développé. 1, 2, 3, and place. Good. Up and over. Stretch it out. Hold it there. And we pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Good position, Katie. Well done. Keep trying, Addison. Keep going, hon. And we let go. 1, 2, 3. Good. And up. 4. And then shake it out. 6, 7, and 8. And développé. 1, 2. Lengthen it out. And then place. Pick it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're letting go. 1, 2, 3. We're just getting down now, Natalie, and we're shaking our legs out. 6, 7. Last go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and then we place it on the bar and up and over. And slowly pick it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there. Hold it for 8 counts. Come on, Maggie, try again. Hold it there, Ellie. 6, 7, and 8. And let it go slow. 2, 3, 4. And shake it out. Good. Okay. Stretch it out. Whatever you need to do, get some water. We're going to come into the center. Center time. Cut in 5th position. We got the right foot in front. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe, plie, pirouette, and 5th. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place, pirouette, and 5th. To the side and close. The side and close. The side and close. The side and close. Passe and place. This one's slower. You got more time to do it. And then pirouette. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and place. Pirouette and down. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place. Pirouette and down. To the side and close. Side and close. Side and close. Side and close. Slow passe and place. Pirouette. 6, 7, and 8. Show me. 5 and 6 and 7. Come on, Maggie. 8 and devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place. Pirouette and down. Devant and close. You should have your left leg now. Hang on. You should have your left leg, ladies. Thank you for those that did. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place. Pirouette and down. To the side and close. And side and close. To the side. 2 on the right and then 2 on the left. So you've gone 2 on the right and then 2 on the left. And then you've got, so you should have your right foot in front and you've got releve passe, place down, and it's slower, that last one. Pirouette, 6, 7, 8. What position do all the pirouettes finish in? What position? 5th. Katie's giving me a 5. 5th position. Every single one's going to finish in 5th position, okay? They're not going to finish in 4th. 5th position. Does anyone have a question? Do we need to go through it again? Maggie, do you have enough space with that chair there? I'm going to move it out the way. All right, let's do it. Fifth position. Can I have a look at the pirouettes, please, ladies? The position that we practiced at the bar is the position you're going to get into for the pirouette. That's it, Audrey. It's getting better. Remember, we talked about closing your first position, Audrey.
Sorry about that. It froze.
That's okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. It happens. Keep going, please. I want to see that. Ellie, if I look at your body, you're doing a little like, I'm going to face the side. you're doing a tiny little arch in your back on the pirouette, and it's throwing your weight backwards. You need to be just like straight up and down. It's this really slight arch in your stomach. Yeah? Have another little go. Lift, up, up, up. That's a go. Yeah, I really need you to lift here. And then focus on your spot. You're not spotting either, so focus on trying to work out your spot. What's up, Natalie?
I didn't hear what you said to do.
When, sweetie? Just now? The pirouette. We want to practice the pirouette. Let's see it, Maggie. Anna, one of your things to work on was your pirouette position. Yeah, pirouette position, because your pirouettes, like the turn itself is nice, but it's the position that's letting you down still. So we need to keep working on that, because the pirouettes have improved. Your balance has improved, which is really nice to see. Yeah, and especially on the left side though. I think I said that to Miss Daniel, especially on the left side. That's it, that's it. Ellie, spot, 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 and then spot some more. That's it, Katie. And then the other thing is when you're coming from, say you've done a pirouette, right? And you're in a plie, that first grand battement that you do in any position, whatever it is, the supporting leg needs to push down into the ground and be nice and strong. Because what happened was we finished a turn and we did a plie, and then we did the next grand battement and the supporting leg was bent. Right? So pretend you've done like on your right leg, the pirouette, and then you go plie. That first grand battement on the left leg, you really need to pull your supporting leg. Go have a practice go of that. So it's that turn, and then that first one, whatever it is, in second position, Devon, doesn't matter, but it needs to be straight. That supporting leg needs to be held. Yes, Katie. Just bring your arms to second for all of the grand battements though. All right, I would like to see it one more time, kids. One more time, here we go. What's up, Addison?
What's the combination?
Okay, go one more through. So we go to, you've got your right foot in front, you're gonna do 2 grand battement devant, and then a passe, and place in fourth, passe behind, yep. Devant, close, passe, and place, pirouette, and close fifth. Then you've got the other side, devant, close, passe, and place, and pirouette, and close behind. Then you've got second, close back, second, close front, second, close front, second, close back. So 2 to second on each leg, and then passe, and then plie, and then pirouette, 6, 7, 8. Okay? All right, let's try. Should have your right foot in front to start, right foot in front. Six, 7, 8. Devant, passe, plie, pirouette. Devant, passe, place, pirouette, and side, and side, and side, side, passe, place, pirouette up, 6, 7, other side, and devant, passe, and place, pirouette, and devant, passe, and place, pirouette, to the side, and second, left leg up, and place, pirouette up, 6, 7. Okay, relax. we're gonna go and do our adage. Did the other day. Where's the music? So you're gonna start with your right foot in front and you're facing quasi. And you have a breathe on the introduction. You shall say 1 and 2. Shall say en avant to quasi, right? Lift 3 and 4 into arabesque. Then you're going to pivot towards the supporting leg, so past the front, right? And you're going to change that leg into attitude. 5, 6, 7. You get back to where you started, 8. Then we place it down in a lunge. Make sure that your weight is forward, and then we pirouette in attitude around, and then we fondue allonge, and we pas de bourrée to 5th position. Oh, I hurt my hip flexor. And then we go 1 and 2, and lift to arabesque. Then we're turning past or towards our supporting leg past the front, and we change into attitude 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Then we place it down. Then you're turning the same way you just did, but you're doing a pirouette this time. Attitude turn, fondue and allonge, and then we pas de bourrée out of that. Yeah, try one more time. If you haven't already, you should be standing up and trying it. So we breathe and then come down. We go 1 and 2, lift 3 and 4, pivot. Hang on, Audrey, you're standing on the wrong leg, sweetie. There you go. Now pivot past the front. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And place it down. And pirouette, same way again. Fondue and allonge. You got to be over your toes so that you can fondue and allonge. And then pas de bourrée out of that. And then go to the other side. 1 and 2. Lift 3 and 4. Pivot 5, 6, 7, 8. Place 1 and 2. Pirouette 3, 4. Fondue and allonge 5, 6, and pas de bourrée 7 and 8. The arm that's up in attitude both times is the same arm as the back leg. Same arm as the back leg, okay? Did anyone have any questions for me? Okay, make sure you've got enough space. You're gonna travel forward a little tiny bit, but only because of the chassé, so it's not that much. All right, we stand in 5th position. You got the right foot in front. 2, 3, 4. Chassé. 1, 2. Lift. 3, 4. Pivot. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And place 2. Pirouette 3, 4. Fondue allonge 5, 6. Pas de bourrée 7 and 8. Chassé 1 and 2. Lift 3, 4. Pivot. Point the back foot, Audrey. And place. And up. Fondue and allonge. Press. 6 and pas de bourrée 7 and 8. Okay, pause then. Ladies, I really don't mind if you have to like shift, like if you have to move backwards or something in the middle of the exercise because you don't have enough space. That's, I mean, I know that's going to happen, so I'm not worried about that at all. We talked about pivots last week. What did we talk about? Okay, Maggie, you're up.
We talked about how you wanted smaller movements, but not too small, and the heel was lifting.
Yes, on a straight supporting leg. So you should be shifting small little shifts, but your leg has to be straight. I'm still seeing people pivot on slightly bent knees, which is really tricky. It's not gonna be a stable leg if you're practicing pivoting on that, on a bent leg. Go, practice. So make sure you're doing small little shifts with the heel, and you're keeping your supporting leg completely straight throughout. While we're on the conversation of the pivots, your arabesque, everyone goes chasse and then lift. Hopefully you can see yourself a little bit in your video, but your, Ellie, that's a nice arabesque, but it's the wrong leg. Your arabesque should be at least 90. At least 90, peeps. At least 90. And Audrey, you're gonna stretch your back foot, please. Don't let it just hang there, do nothing. You've got to stretch that back foot. And it's got to be 90. Can everyone go from the beginning? Put your right foot in front. Move back a little tiny bit so I can see everyone. There we go, there you go, there you go. And then go chasse forward, stretch. Now lift to 90. 90, Audrey, get back there. 90, 90, 90. I want an arabesque at 90 first. Lift that back leg up. Come on, use that back. Maggie, come on. I don't want you using the couch. That doesn't count. Hold it there. Oh, you're having a wobbly day, aren't you, my dear? And then we go pivot. It's all right. We all have them. Lift under the thigh. It should be 90 still. Yeah, I want the whole thing at 90. And then we go pirouette. When you find doing a allonge, it's not at 90. It's above 90. Behind you, Miss Audrey. Went so far out the side, you hit your sofa. Now get it behind you, that's a go. Lift it up, lift it up. I've seen your arabesque girl. Lift that back leg up. Yes, it's not that much difference to stepping up and then fondue, is it? Come on, keep going. I've seen that little arabesque. Keep going, ladies. All right, we're going to do it one more time with the music. You'll be thrilled to know. Here we go. We start with our right foot in front. Where's the arms, Anna? Chasse 1. We're going to 90. Lift it to 90. Lift and hold. You're on a straight supporting leg. And we pivot at 90. Lift that thigh up. And place. And pirouette. Up. Fondue and allonge. Press. 6. And then pas de bourrée. Thank you, Audrey. That was better. And we chasse 1, 2. And we lift to 90. Yes, Zoe. And keep going. Lift under that thigh. Ellie, you're turning the wrong way, sweetie. And place. Pirouette. Up. That's it. And fondue and allonge. Hold it there. And pas de bourrée. And guess what we're going to be doing when we get back in the studio? Adage. Okay, we're doing one more, kids. We're doing a little tiny jump. First and 2 and 3 and 4 and second 2 and 3 and 4 and changement 2 and 3 and 4. Jump first 2, 3, 4. First and 2 and 3 and 4 and second 2 and 3 and 4 and changement 2 and 3 and 4. Jump first 2, 3, 4. First and 2 and 3 and 4. Second 2 and 3 and 4. Changement first 2, 3, 4. Got it? Good. Here we go. On your marks, get set. We're on. Where are we? I'd say that and I'm not ready. Adage, adage, tanji, tanji. Where is my music? Here we go. And we're on. 2. Hang on. We're going to start in first position. We're going to use our turnout and use our legs correctly, aren't we? Yes. 2. Come on, Natalie. Get in position. 2, 3, 4. Second. Nice jumps, Maggie. Good girl. 5th positions. First, 2, 3, 4. First, 2, 3, 4. Second, 2, 3, 4. jumps. You were really using your inside legs to jump, which was awesome to see. We're going to do it one more time, please. When you land in second position, where do your little toes point? Toes. Knees. I meant knees. Where do your knees point? Sideways. Not this way. Sideways. Sideways. And then fifth positions. Fifth positions. One last time. Here we go. We're in first position. Quick. 6, 7, 8. First, 2, 3, 4. Second, 2, 3, 4. Good. And first. One more time. First, 2, 3, 4. Second, 2, 3, 4. Change 1, 2, 3, 4. And first. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, ladies, we are done for today. Like I said before at the beginning, please stretch over the next week when you don't have classes. Don't be crazy, yeah? Don't you give your body a little bit of a rest, but just do some nice stretches, okay? So your flexibility is still staying. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.